Hello everyone, welcome to Conceptual Learning. Today I'm going to talk about one of the most trending scholarship that is known as the Chevening Scholarship in UK. So the scholarships are open and you can apply until 5th of November. I'm going to tell you how you're going to apply for this scholarship. This is only for master's program in UK. Okay, so not everybody is eligible who has done undergraduate. There are some eligibility criteria we are going to talk about in video later on. Okay, so this Chevening scholarship is fully funded scholarship. What does fully funded means? Everything is included. You do not have to worry about all other things. You need to focus on your application package. That's all. If you are selected for Chevening, rest is done. Okay, so this is one of the best scholarship for masters, and people who have done undergraduate students are really interested and dying to apply for the Chevening scholarships. So let's focus on this video and see how we are going to apply for this Chevening and how we are going to select it. Okay, so let's look at some parameters that what this scholarship offers to you. Okay, so one is fully funded, as I told you. What is fully funded here means is travel allowance. You do not need to worry about the flights and tickets. Everything is done in this scholarship. Second thing is accommodations. Mostly when you are selected for scholarships, whether it's PhD or masters in Europe or somewhere else, you have to find your accommodation by your own. They give you living allowance, but you have to manage your accommodation by your own with that much amount. Okay, but in this they are giving you accommodation in a very good student villages in different UK universities. So this is going to be very exciting and very wonderful scholarship if you are selected. Okay, living allowance, of course, for sure you will be having a living allowance. Course fees, whether you are selected for any course, any department in any university, everything is paid for you. Okay, and behind this you will be having a conference, workshops, get together, and much more fun and activities in this scholarship. So people, students, and the professors are together, and they are celebrating a lot of events, lots of workshops, uh, visits together, traveling, exploring the UK and nearby other European countries as well in this scholarship. Okay. Duration level, this is only for masters, and that is 1 year master's program, and this is common in UK. So you will be having no difficulty to find a master's courses in different UK universities. Okay, so everyone is offering like a 1 year master's program in different courses, different universities in UK. Okay, requirements, that is important. As I told you that it's a master's program, master's scholarship. It doesn't mean that all the undergraduate students who have completed their degree are eligible to apply. There are some other eligibility requirements. Let's have a look into bachelor's degree. Of course, the bachelor degree is one of the important because it's a mandatory one, because if you're going for master's, you should have a bachelor's degree in your hand. And second is 2 years of work experience or 2,800 working hours. That is the requirement. If you are not having any work experience after the undergraduate, you are not eligible to apply. So what kind of work experience means here, we will be looking into the website. Once I will check into the website, and then I'm going to show you what work experience they are required. It doesn't mean that you have any professional experience. It includes other work experience you can do in your undergraduate journey as well, like the internships and so on. Okay. So, but that is a mandatory and important eligibility criteria. If you have no any work experience, you are not eligible. So to say, let's move on. Commitment to returning to your home country for at least 2 years. So this is a affidavit. You have to show that once you will complete the traveling scholarships award in any UK university, then you have to return to your home country for at least 2 years of duration, which means you cannot travel to UK again within the 2 years of time duration after fulfilling your Chevening Scholarship Award. Okay. The last one is unconditional offer from at least one of the three course choices. For the Chevening scholarships, what you have to do is that you are required to select three different courses in one university, or three same courses in different universities. So in any case, you have to select three choices, okay? And that choices, the university should provide you unconditional offer letter. What is unconditional? It means there should not be any conditions on your offer letter for admission in that particular course. If there are some conditions like you have to present the IELTS, any English language test, or any skill certifications, or master's or bachelor's degree, if you are just completed your degree and you have not in your hand and they are requiring uh, it's mandatory that you should provide that particular certifications or award to your university to get unconditional offer letter for your admission in UK university. If you are not, so there is plenty of time. Once you apply for this, if you are having unconditional letter, conditional letter in your hand, you will apply with conditional letter. You can apply, but once you are selected, you have to show the unconditional letter. Means you are fully selected in the UK course in any university. Okay, so now let's move on to the website and check out the further eligibility criteria, timeline, and how do you apply, and what are the important experts to get selected for Chevening scholarships. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so this is the link actually, and this is very easy. I'm going to share the link in description, but if you Google it, it is very easy to find the Chevening scholarship. You have to just write Chevening and it's coming up, no problem at all. So this is the first page here in the Chevening scholarships. And if you see here, I just want to show you that it's fully funded, okay? Fully funded is like flights, accommodation, course fees, conference, workshops, get together, meetings, all these are included in this wonderful scholarship, okay? Now let's look at the important aspect that is application timeline, okay? So how does it work? Let's move on. So the application is 6th of August 2024. The applications were open. Okay. One thing here that for different territories, different countries, the Chevening scholarships timeline is different, but most of the time it's the same, which is present here. Okay. I'm going to show about some countries that what are the deadlines for that countries. Okay. So applications are open from 6th of August 2024, and once it means that you can apply for this scholarships, and then the last date is 5th November 2024. Okay, and from 6th November 2024, applications are shifted against eligibility criteria. So they are going to check it that whether you were eligible to apply for it, whether your application package is sufficient enough, contains all the required documents, and then they move to for the procedure. Okay, so mid-November to January 2025. Okay, there is going to be reading committee assessments. Okay, so what there is that there are different committees, and they are assigning different applications to them, and they are going to read the application one by one. So they are marking scores, and in your each document, like your resume, your essay, which is very important in Germany, your recommendation letters, and all these things. Okay, so from mid to January 2025, reading committee assessments. Mid-February, applicants are shortlisted for interviews. So what is basically happening once you submit your application? The committees, there are 4 to 5 members in one committee, and once they gives the scores to the each applicants, and they on the basis of that scores they are going to shortlist the candidates for interview. Okay, interviews again very important for the Chevening scholarships. Okay, so there is a different marking criteria for the interviews and for the application package. So mid-February 2025, there is interviews shortlisting candidates, and then 19 references and education documents deadline. Okay, and now you have to prepare the references, because when you are applying for the Chevening, okay, so you provide the details of your referee, okay, but you are not uploading your reference letters. Once you are selected and shortlisted, they are asking you to upload your reference letters. So you have to upload your reference letters. They are not going to ask your referee whom to you are requesting your reference letter. Okay, you have to collect your reference letters and then you have to upload on them. And other educational documents like any mandatory, they will ask you to upload those. Okay, for suppose if you are having a condition letter from the university, but they are requiring unconditional offer letter. So you need to upload unconditional offer letter 19 February 2025. Okay. 26 February 25th April 2025 interviews are taking place, and they will be uh, allowing candidates to for the interviews. Okay. And from June 2025, there will be a results announcement on the websites. You can put your application number, and then you can come to know about your results with sufficient details. Okay. And then 11th of July, offer deadline to receive and submit at least one unconditional UK university. Okay, so they are also providing, if you are having a what I mean is to, if you have not still achieve unconditional letter from your university, they are giving you sufficient time, but you have to provide the justifications when you are selected for the interview. Okay, so this is offer deadline. Then you have to present IELTS English language certificates or any conditions on your admission letter. You have to provide here to the university and the unconditional offer letter. Okay, and then you are selected if you are selected. Okay, so this is how the timeline works here. And let's move on. Who can apply? Okay. Okay, so now let's look at the eligibility criteria. Okay, when you go to the who can apply, and then you will find the eligibility down here. Okay, I have already opened here the eligibility criteria. Let's have a look at in the very details. Okay, eligibility eligible for Chevening scholarships, what you have to be a citizen of Chevening eligible country or territory. So the Middle East countries, I think Pakistan, India are all are the eligible countries in the Chevening. You can apply. And the same thing, commitment to returning your home, okay, after completing your scholarship, have at least 2 years of work experience. What kind of work experience? We are going to look into the work experience criteria here. And then, okay, apply to 3 different and eligible UK university courses. As I mentioned in my previous slide, that you have to apply for 3 different courses in one university, or same course in 3 different universities. Okay. Okay, so another thing is, you are not eligible for Chevening scholarship if you hold a British or dual British citizenship. Okay, so obviously it's for the foreign students. Okay, are an employee, former employee of the British High Commission and so on. So of course they are not eligible to apply. And yes, this is important here. Work experience. Okay, so you have to show at least 2 years of work experience, or 2,800 hours, working hours of work experience. Okay, so this can be a full-time employment. It means that if you have completed your undergraduate, then you have a 2 years full-time employment, part-time employment, voluntary work, any, and paid or unpaid internships. Okay, so this is important for those students who are thinking that the internships cannot be consider a work experience. They are going to consider it. Okay, so mention them. Okay, if you are having an unpaid internship as well. So okay, so this is things you have to mention here for work experience. But this is important eligibility criteria. If you are not having 2 years or 2,800 hours work experience, you are not eligible to apply. Okay, mostly the professionals who are working in industries or in academia, that are, okay, as we know, okay, that okay, for eligibility criteria, one of the most important eligibility criteria is that you must have at least 2 years of experience or some working hours. So what happens to them who are already doing a job? What happens to their job? Okay, so this is a question like what to do about your current employment. If you click here, it says you do not need to resign from your job to apply. What you have to do is that you need to inform your employer that you are going to apply for a Chevening scholarship. They maybe provide you some NOC or some, then after that you are selected, you can come on a steady leave, so on, because this is an important aspect for the Chevening eligibility criteria, that you must have a working requirements. Okay. Another question is here, how to calculate your work experience here, okay? Like the time. So if you go to here, it says that you can mention 50 entries of your past work experiences. If you have done any internships in your undergraduate journey, you can include all those unpaid or paid internship work experience, and then other work experience after your graduation. So up to 15 entries you can put, and you can and they it can calculate the working hours for you. If you are eligible, then it's going to tell you that you can apply for the scholarship. And another thing is that you can take eligibility quiz here. I have already opened here, so let's if you have can check here. So there are some questions that you need to answer them, and you will able to know that you are eligible or not. For suppose it is, are you a citizen of Chevening eligible country or territory? Of course, yes. And there are different questions. Do you have recognized undergraduate degree that will be enable you to acceptance on postgraduate program at UK UNIS? Of course, yes. Do you have at least 2 years of work experience? Yes. Have you previously studied in UK with funding from UK government? No, because you do not have to mention this. No. So the next question is, have you or any of your immediate relatives have been employed by the UK government? So this is of course no. So these are some criteria. Have you chosen the UK Masters program? Yes. Do you aspire to be or you're already a leader? Yes, because in your essay you have to mention these questions. Have you got plenty of example to show your demonstrate? Yes. Have you thought about your short-term, medium-term, long-term goals for your future? How Chevening Scholarship will help you to create a positive change in your home country? Yes. Okay. Do you have a sufficient English language skills to write a successful application in English? Of course, yes. So once you submit this, and then it's going to tell me, okay, so yes, it's like you are eligible for every question is the green tick mark here, and then okay. So some questions are mandatory, so now it's like you are eligible to apply for. Okay, so this is how you check your eligibility criteria. Okay. Okay, so now check the steps for application. Okay, when you go to how can I apply for a scholarship, how to apply to Chevening. So there are some steps. Step number one is complete the online registration form. Okay, you have to create your profile with your login details. Then you have to check your eligibility, which you have just checked it in the same way. And then step three is make a note of your access code. Okay, they are going to send you the verification code at your email address. And then step four is complete each section of your application form. Okay. And then step five is the final step, submit your application. Okay. Now every country have different deadlines, but mostly all of them have the same deadlines. Okay. Now I'm going to check about the Pakistan Chevening Scholarship Award. I have already opened it here. So let's check the deadline for the submission of application here. If you go down, this is Pakistani shipping page here. Okay, yeah. And then you can apply until 5th of November. Now I'm going to tell you the important aspect of writing in Chevening essay, which is important for the selection. Okay, let's look into the what you have to include in your essay, how to develop a better application. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so the most important document for the Chevening Scholarship Award is essay writing. So I'm including few points that need to be addressed in your English essay. Okay. Number one is leadership and influence. So basically, the Chevening Scholarship Committee is looking for those individuals who are future leaders or influencers in their home country. What does it mean? If you are in a very good position in your home country, for suppose if you are an engineer and if you are an executive engineer and there is a certain teams which are working under you, so you have some leadership or influencing the team which you are leading actually. So this is a scholarship for you. Okay. So you need to show, you need to demonstrate that you are a leader and you will be leading these team or influence the technicians or the work power from your leadership skills. How do you do it? This is how you have to address in your English essay. So highlight the recent example. For suppose if you have demonstrated any leadership skills in your profession, which is recently, please do mention in your English essay. That's important. But be polite, be specific. Do not add very details, high details, because the selection committee are not interested in each single details. They need to know how you demonstrated your leadership skills, what leadership qualities you have. Okay, demonstrate your influence. Okay, so if you are a leader, what kinds of influencing with your leadership skills? Okay, what influence you provide with your leadership qualities. Okay, so this is how you connect your essay. Like if you're a leader, then what are your leadership skills and how those leadership skills influence your organization, your men, your team. Okay, so connect the dots. So this is how what I told you. How do you write your leadership and influence part in your essay? Okay, that's important. Number second is networking and relationship building. That is again an important aspect for English essay. The Chevening scholars, the Chevening committee selectors look those individuals who are future leaders and who want to grow their network, their relationship building, how they motivate others, how they keep their friendship, their network in their hands, in their circle. Okay, how to motivate actually. So let's move on. What kind of things you have to provide in this networking and relationship building? Number one is excellent professional relationship building skills. Okay, how do you talk? How do you approach other? How do you have a networking and talking power? And how you influence with your body language and with your words to others? This is how you develop your relationship with your uh, network. Okay, so this is what important aspect that should be written in your essay for Chevening. Be specific. Do not include the details because the selectors do not want how you are doing everything step by step. No, 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 not at all. Only the pure specific and be original. Okay. Show your achievements. How do you develop your networks? What is your network currently and how you deal it? Okay. So this is how you do it. Number third is studying in UK. So you are applying for a scholarship in UK. The first question for the motivation to the selector is why UK? Why you have selected the UK? Okay, why not other countries? What is importance? So you have to mention, you have to justify that I have love with the culture in UK and the people from UK are more friendly and the one that I'm in a professional career now is very well addressed or respected in UK universities and the courses or all those things which you think that you should mention, but justify that why you are studying in UK. Make connections with all your leadership, networking, and UK and all these things. Okay. Be original, be specific, do not include the fake things. And one more thing, please do not use any artificial intelligence generated text because if you are doing this and if selectors or the committee detect that you have provided or essay written with a chat GPT or something like this, you are no, you are rejected, simply rejected. So please be specific, write by yourself and just be specific and original. Focus on the course. Okay, yeah, this is important because if you're studying in the UK, you have selected for one course in any university. Why that particular course? What is your interest? Okay, so you have to get a link if you have any undergraduate degree or if your professional experience or career is allowing to do that particular course, please link that in your essay. That's important. Now, Horn's career plan, of course, the Chevening scholarships are dedicated and bound for some boundaries. You have to do a scholarship, but you have to go back to your home country. So you need to learn from the UK universities for the leadership qualities. You have to develop yourselves, improve yourselves, and then you have to show or demonstrate that skills which you have learned from the Chevening scholarship to in your home country. And you have to stay at least 2 years there and you cannot come to UK again. Okay, so this is how you will develop your career plan and what is linked with your Chevening scholarship. So what will you do after this master's? One question. Second is what's your work plan? Okay, how do you see your career after this scholarships? Okay, so these are the questions you have to address in your English essay. Third one is your responsibilities in your career, the professional experience, like professional working, professional career in which you are. How do you manage your responsibilities? What are your responsibilities and how you see your responsibilities are linked with your scholarship here? Okay, you have to link all these things here. Career goals, like the clear career goals. Okay, you have to mention the clear career goals. How the Chevening experience will help you to achieve your career goals. That's important, and that is the plus point if you address it very properly and very uh, specifically. So this is a how you see that your Chevening course studying in UK brings capabilities inside you that is going to improve your professional experiences, your career goals. So this is how you write your English essay. Okay, so this is the important thing, and that's all. The deadline for the Chevening is 5th of November, so please do apply for this. This is the one of the best scholarship, and if you need, you can always contact me. So once again, thanks for watching this video. I hope that you have learned how to apply for the Chevening scholarship. Thank you.